All right, good morning, guys. It is a beautiful day here in Springfield, Illinois. Birds are chirping. Big thunderstorm just rolled through. It's just under 70 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get up to about 103 or 104 on the old index today. So these clouds are moving and the sun is going to come out very soon. So I wanted to do this quick little video and hopefully get some of your feedback on it. Some pretty interesting things are going on. Specifically with our eggplant. So let's get to it. Okay, so before I start, I want to get this out of the way. Major disclaimer, I really don't know a lot about what's going on specifically on this topic, but I'm super interested in learning more. Okay, so what's so interesting? Eggplants and pest pressure. So we've planted our eggplants, we transplanted them out 2 weeks ago. All really healthy starts, and we've got two in particular. There's one to your left here, and then one to your right. They're about 4, maybe 6 feet apart at most, and it's kind of a night and day difference. So it's super interesting. In that time, they've had 2 treatments of worm casting tea. You'll see a little difference underneath with the mulch, but I just applied the mulch a couple days ago, so that really wouldn't have an effect on the differences in pest pressure. So check out the differences between the one on the left and the one on the right. So the pest pressure you're seeing here is what we suspect is flea beetle. Now it absolutely hammered this plant, as you can see, and the plant on the right, that's about 6 feet away, has relatively been left untouched. Okay, as you guys know, we did do a soil test with Logan Labs, and luckily enough, both these beds were tested. Now there was 2 kind of chemical differences going on in the beds. The one on your left had slightly higher pH, but also slightly higher nitrogen levels. So that could be tied to, the plant on the left is slightly bigger, in spite of the pest pressure, so that could be tied to the nitrogen levels. But the one on the right is the really interesting one. So both these beds were made lasagna no-till, and just over a year and a half ago. The only difference is the bed on the right, that's the bed that had the winter rye. Winter rye is something I got really interested in with Alan over in the UK there. He's doing some pretty cool stuff with winter rye. Yeah, we just harvested it early spring, and it was super beneficial, we thought. So this is where it gets wicked awesome to me. And forgive me, I'll probably butcher this. I'm very new at all this, but winter rye has allelopathic properties. Allelopathic, I'll say it a couple more times fast, and that's a good example of plants that have this are sunflowers, black walnut, and it's super awesome. The roots will actually give out exudates that have inhibitors in them, which will eliminate a lot of the competition and allow the plant to grow with less competition. Super awesome. All right, and what I didn't know until very recently is that allelopathic properties also have pest prevention capabilities as well. Something that I learned with Brian Siebert very, very recently, which is kind of mind-blowing. So this is where my knowledge, my tiny bit of knowledge absolutely ends, and where I would love to get some of your guys' thoughts. Now, I don't have, like I said, I don't have a lot of knowledge on this, but I do have eyeballs, and it's hard to believe that there is not something other than chance that's going on here. So I've just got a few questions for you guys, and hopefully get some your feedback and your thoughts on what's going on. In spite of the pest pressure, the plant on the left here is bigger than the plants on the right. So I'm wondering if you guys think that the allelopathy properties are inhibiting the growth on this side. Again, it really doesn't matter to us. You know, how fast the plant grows isn't the biggest thing. The fact that it's super healthy is definitely number one. But love to get your thoughts on that. So the flip side of that is that because of the soil test results, Brian and me have a suspicion that things would potentially grow a little bit slower in this bed, just due to the lack of nitrogen. So again, I know there's no simple answers, but the nitrogen deficiency could also be playing a role here. So, and finally, could this be used, you know, to fight pests, other kinds of pests? In the UK, I know carrot root fly, black fly, pretty much anything that flies is a real issue. And I'm wondering if, you know, crops like winter rye could help battle that. Again, I have really no knowledge on that, but would love to get your guys' thoughts. Okay, that sun is minutes away from coming out. I have to get out of here. So thank you guys. You guys are so awesome. We really appreciate the comments, the questions, the concerns, your perspective. It's just been terrific. So yeah, if you got anything, throw them down there, and we'll definitely get back to you. So have a great day. Here comes the sun. Stay awesome.